Transformer Devastation is my favorite Transformer game. I get goosebumps every time I watch the end credits. And when I found Magic Square Constructicons, I knew it's the Devastator that I need. So today, let's start with the first member.
You picked the wrong Constructicon! Nothing's been built that I can't tear down!
MS-B37 Shovel Master, aka the leader of the squad, Scrapper. And if it is not obvious, this little guy is the Scrapper from Transformer Devastation. He captures almost every single detail of the game design, in which many of the features of the character in the simplistic G1 toy and artwork are recreated, and then they're implemented in its 12cm figure. The sculpt is very well done. The signature shoulder wheels on all other versions of Scrappers are modeled into these beefy shoulders in the game, so they look more cohesive on the arms. And that's where these round shoulders come from. The cap roof of the front loader sits flush on the back, the size and position are just like in the game. So there are almost no other cables like on other Scrapper figures rather than just the giant loader. Other details like the panel eyes on the forearms, the knees, the lower legs, and the extra bits on the feet are all G1 toy inspired, but more faithful to the game model. So if you're a fan of the game like me, you will see this Scrapper just got so many things done right. He carries a mini version of the Combiner Wars gun, and he also comes with another face sculpt. Bigger side panels, wider face mask, thinner forehead. It's even closer to the game model. The figure does not have much paint, red and gray on the chest, stripes on the skirt, and some metallic gray here and there, and that's it. The green color used on the figure is a bit darker than G1's light green and less saturated than the Combiner Wars lime green. The torso is in cyber gray purple, much lighter than other Scrapper figures. With matte finishing, this Scrapper has a very strong comic look. And for some reason, this guy feels dense. He's 20% heavier than Optimus Prime, it's very noticeable. So thanks to Hasbro's game designers, MS-B37 got the look from G1 and refined the likeness of the character from Devastation, and that's a very clever move. And because it's very small, the galaxy of the figure is magnified, and it just feels amazing holding this little guy in person. Even though he's just a bit taller than G1, he's packed with great articulation. Ball-jointed head, 360 rotation, decent range for looking up and down. The shoulder lifts 90, 360 rotation. Here's the bicep cut. Double jointed elbow that goes to the full range. The hand rotates. Ab crunch about 30 degrees, but since the upper body is on a slider, it's a bit loose when fully extended. 360 waist rotation. The skirt armors could be moved out of the way and provide a forward and side kick of 90, backward just below 90. But the forward kick is a bit loose on the left thigh. There is another hinge inside the crutch that provides a 90-degree forward swing, giving the figure a more aggressive crunch. 360 thigh rotation, a full knee bend with a double joint. The hinge in the thigh is a bit loose on the right side. The foot is on a double joint, so it moves both forward and backward for about 60 degrees and tilts 30 to each side. It's probably not action figure level articulation, but it's more than enough to recreate the poses in Devastation. The hands are removable, but there are no alternative hands provided. I think it's a missed opportunity to make this guy even more expressive. The transformation process is a bit more complex version of a G1, a bit tricky for the first time, but still quite simple and enjoyable. The front of the truck is very close to his old self. The rear is a bit longer. I guess it's for Devastator to have a more proportionate leg. The shovel has a pretty good range of motion, but the cap does not lock in position even though there are 2 tabs under it. With 4 plastic wheels, the truck runs like Matchbox. About 2 months ago, I became a little bit more invested in the Legend skill line. And this scrapper is a perfect example of the reason why. For me, it's the sweet spot that I've been looking for a very long time. A pocketable size that doesn't take much space at all, a 5-minute pure joy of a transformation, and most importantly, the best representation of the character. I'm super hyped about the whole set, and I'll see you soon with next Master.